Hello and welcome! Geek Gamer Top on the microphone, and a statement has been made within a statement. You are already dead. Or you probably will be when you step into the ring against him. It's official. Kenshiro, the Fist of the North Star, is coming to Southtown. And this new trailer is anything to go by. SNK isn't just adding another guest character to Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. They've unleashed a force of nature that could completely break the game. Forget everything you thought you knew about the meta. The true successor of Hokuto Shinken is here. And today, we're dissecting every pressure point, every super, and every hidden technique from this insane gameplay trailer to show you why the Master is about to become the king of Southtown. Let's just address the 7-star elephant in the room. Nobody saw this coming. To be frank, fam, the FGC probably knew it was coming, fam. SNK dropped a gameplay trailer confirming Kenshiro, and the entire fighting game community is losing its mind. While there isn't a locked-in release date, the reveal has fans buzzing, with many hyped that he might be playable at major events like EVO 2026. This doesn't feel like a simple crossover. It feels like a statement. From the first shot, this presentation screams authenticity. This is Kenshiro as we know and love him. The stoic, muscular build, the iconic blue outfit, and of course, the 7 scars on his chest. Promotional text describes him as a post-apocalyptic savior with 7 distinct scars carved onto his chest. His bio also hints that a dangerous yearning for Hokuto Shinken by forces unknown is what calls him to the forsaken City of the Wolves. This isn't some reskinned character. This is a legend, given new life in the world of Fatal Fury. The trailer even opens with a tagline that perfectly frames his arrival. In Southtown, where destiny swirls, a lone savior appears. It's a beautiful nod to his classic role as a wandering protector who brings judgment to a lawless world, which, let's be honest, fits the gritty streets of Southtown perfectly. SNK is making it clear, Kenshiro isn't just visiting, he's here to deliver justice. Alright, let's get into the good stuff, the gameplay. From what the trailer shows, Kenshiro is shaping up to be a high-impact, technical rushdown fighter. Every movement looks deliberate and carries immense weight. SNK's own description says his style delivers rapid and powerful strikes that are nearly undetectable by the naked eye. The first major sequence shows him facing off against Terry Bogard, and right away, you see his potential for opening up opponents. Kenshiro connects with the powerful overhead chop that looks like a direct reference to the Ganzan Ryozan Ha, or the Rocky Mountain splitting wave. It breaks through Terry's guard, suggesting he'll have no problem dealing with defensive players. Next, he's up against Rock Howard, and this is where we see his combo potential. Kenshiro launches Rock into the air with a brutal uppercut, before chasing him down with a devastating diving kick. A clear nod to his iconic flying kick used against his rival Shin in the anime. This shows he's got the tools for high damage air combos and relentless offensive pressure. His matchup against Mai Shiranui seems to highlight his ability to punish and control space. He closes the distance and lands a move that looks like the Hokuto Sokai Satsu, a strike designed to counter agile enemies. It appears perfect for stopping projectile-heavy characters in their tracks and forcing them into a close-quarters fight. Finally, we see him unleash on Wolfgang Krauser with a flurry of lightning-fast fists and a powerful kick combo, a clear homage to his most famous technique, the Hokuto Hyakaretsu Ken. It shows that once Kenshiro gets his offensive started, it's an overwhelming storm of strikes that can pin down even the most imposing characters. You knew it was coming. You can't have Kenshiro without his iconic supers, and SNK did not disappoint. The trailer gives us a glorious look at what appears to be two of them. The first is a cinematic super against Wolfgang Krauser, a clear reference to the Hokuto Tenha Kasatsu, a move where Kenshiro projects his fighting spirit to strike an enemy from a distance. The camera zooms in as Kenshiro lands a brutal punch, sending Krauser reeling before unleashing a final, decisive blow. It's flashy, devastating, and perfectly captures the boss versus legend feel of that matchup. But the real showstopper is what looks to be his hidden gear super, showcased against Terry Bogard. The sequence begins with a close-up of Kenshiro's cold, determined face. He performs what looks exactly like the Hokuto Zankai Ken, a move where he strikes all of the opponent's final pressure points in an instant. The action freezes as Terry stands there, seemingly unharmed. Let's give the man his spot. Yes, fam. Then we get the line. Kenshiro turns his back and, in that iconic voice, says, "Omae Wa Mou Shindeiru. You are already dead." The 7-star sigil of the Hokuto school appears emblazoned on Terry's chest. A few seconds of tense silence pass, and then Terry's body erupts in a burst of blue energy as the damage cascades, instantly ending the round. It is, without a doubt, one of the most faithful and hype-inducing representation of a guest character's ultimate move ever seen. It's not just a super, it's a narrative climax delivered in a few perfect seconds. What's really exciting is that the trailer hints Kenshiro will be fully integrated into the game's story modes. This would be a huge deal. Clips suggest he could have a dedicated storyline in both arcade mode and the RPG-style solo mode, EOST, Episodes of Southtown. In what looks like an arcade mode snippet, we see Kenshiro awakening in the unfamiliar metropolis of Southtown. He seemingly finds himself teaming up with Terry, Hokuto and Hotaru to enter the new King of Fighters tournament. His apparent target? Mr. Big, the crime lord who treats the city as his personal empire. This sets up a classic hero confronts the criminal underworld plotline that feels right at home for Kenshiro. The EOST mode, however, seems to hint at a deeper, more mysterious narrative. In these clips, Kenshiro meets Terry and Mai, but soon realizes that a mysterious miasma permeates the city streets. It looks like it becomes his mission to investigate the source of this dark presence. Could this be related to the dangerous yearning of Hokuto Shinken mentioned in his bio? It feels like SNK put a lot of thought into making his presence in Southtown meaningful, not just a marketing gimmick. Hey, we're about to get into the final verdict, but if you're enjoying this deep dive breakdown, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're going to be labbing this character from day one when he drops, and you won't want to miss it. So, what's the final verdict? Based on this trailer, Kenshiro looks absolutely broken in the best way possible. He appears to be a technical, pressure point based rushdown character with insane combo potential and what could be a unique status effect mechanic that will reward skilled players. From his normals to his specials to his show-stopping supers, every aspect of his design seems to be a loving and faithful tribute to Fist of the North Star. The reveal has set the community on fire, and with Kenshiro ending the season, he's doing it with an earth-shattering bang. It looks like SNK didn't just meet expectations, they shattered them. They've brought a true legend to Southtown, and the city may never be the same. Now I have to ask you guys, what are you most excited to see from Kenshiro? Are you going to be labbing those potential pressure point combos day one? Or are you just here to land that you are already dead super on your friends? Let me know down in the comments below. So, fam, thanks so much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Fatal Fury. See you in the next one. Danko!